Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get a Succinct Labs testnet invite code. Many are interested in that. Basically, Succinct Labs is an interesting platform where you prove the world's software by participating in testnet while you engage in a gamified experience, play games and stuff like that. You're actually participating as a human proofer, improving scalability of, let's put it, L1s, chains like Ethereum. I don't want to go into the technicalities of Succinct Labs in the course of this video. The focus is on getting a code. There's a window to do so, which is ending in around 8 to 7 hours from now. So, I want to put this video out in a timely fashion. Yes, so for some, there is a campaign run by this user on X, Zach XBT. He's giving away 5 invites, and all you have to do is apply. So the link leading here will be somewhere in the description if you are seeing this on YouTube. On X, of course, I'll likely quote tweet this tweet, and all he's asking of you is to vibe code a Succinct themed app using any platform. Vibe coding platform, meaning a platform where an AI agent programs for you. Now, I know that many people will be reserved about participating because of the seeming technical know-how involved, but this is as simply as telling an AI agent your intent and it will build it for you. Also, I ask the question if it has to be deployed on the Succinct Labs testnet, which may be technical for some, even with the existence of vibe coding, but he said no, it's just for fun. So it's just looking for the UI, a UI situation. So this is very easy to participate in. I'm going thus to show how to do so using this option here, because it's a Web3 option. The others are Web2 oriented. Cursor is your personal IDE, as well as Windsurf. That will be technical for many. Lovable is Web2 oriented. So let's focus on dev.fun in the course of this video, also as a way of inspiring the people behind the project. So I've done some videos about DevFun. You can recount that, but this video will be sufficient as well. All that counts is your idea, the uniqueness of it, the utility of it. I believe you have a chance of getting selected, considering there are 5 codes, and looking at the comments, 78 comments total. Let's see, 1 entry here. We will look at that example. Although this user deployed it, we will look at this. Wow, thinking of it, I did think in the realm of game, a game oriented application. So that's a bit difficult for me because I'm not too into gaming and all that. But when you think Succinct, you find it features a lot of games and stuff. My idea, by the way, is not a full-fledged game, but in your case, you may want to target a game, perhaps to have a better chance here, considering the Succinct theme. Okay, so here, no, not to worry. I'll share this video with you. Hopefully, I don't get blocked for it, but I'll share this video. Just a moment. I want to see, if you have a chance. This is, I'll also apply with my own entry. This is also Web3 based. I've done a video about this, so this is an option as well. I'll just open this on the sidebar. That's 3 entries. This is 4. For some, they may be interested in this before they participate. Let's assume this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's assume there are like 20 entries altogether or something in that realm. Okay, so there not even up to 20. So there is a fair chance. Let's get started. So now if you are new to DevFun, you'll be able to do this for free. You just connect your wallet, provide your intent in this box. DevFun's AI agent will rewrite the prompt, in an orderly roadmap fashion, that it can understand, and it will likely be able to build it in one go. Meaning that you don't have to spend. Now, if the application you're building gets a bit more complicated and your credits are exhausted, then it will ask of you to top up some Sol. Typically, it's in the realm of $1 or so, 0.01 Sol. Okay, you would see now in my case, it may ask me to top up almost immediately. I'm not very sure because I've used this multiple times already to build apps. Okay, so I'm maintaining the same account. So take note of that. So what do I want to build? Let's see. Now, for the first prompt, it's obvious that I'm not able to submit like an image, because typically you can submit an image to get the theme of Succinct. I don't even know what this color is. So in this video, I'm not going to, it's not going to get the entire Succinct theme. That I will work on later on offline. For this video, I just want to show you the basics. So my idea has to do with build an engaging, let me put gamified social app that unites a community to resuscitate dormant meme coins on Pump Fun. Meme coins that have a MCAP of less than 5,000. This platform should be AI powered. Upon arrival, it accepts input from user of a Pump Fund contract address. Checks if the CA meets requirement. Just a moment. It creates pitch deck for the coin relating to its existing narrative with a new roadmap, meme, theme, media, approach, and publishes it as a post, right? Interactions, like comments, likes, and incite the community to build around it and apply the pitch towards facilitating the coin in a new era of CTO or community takeover, while at the same time playing a role human proofers and the Succinct Labs DK proof platform. Just a moment. Basically, the narrative of our platform or slogan should be resurrect. Dormant fun points well. Okay, bear with me. Uh, okay, this is just a basic idea. I may not have worded it well, but no worries. This draft, DevFun, that's one of the things it's able to do. Not every vibe coding platform can do it as such. If you are using the cursor option or windsurf option, you may need to use a third-party tool to write the prompt out perfectly. Otherwise, you'd spend hours, chatting, trying to define the agent's action. But as you will see, DevFun will rewrite this in a structured format that it can understand and then go ahead to building. Okay, so that's what it's doing at the moment. Now, this will cost me some more credits in my case. I'll tell you how to reduce, expenditure. Basically, to reduce expenditure, you want to brainstorm instead of code. So put your chats in the brainstorm. Now, when it finishes coding, I'll be able to switch to brainstorm mode, where I can then put in discussions and finalize the next iteration before then going to code. Instead of discussing it in the code category. So now, interestingly, I cannot scroll up, but it would have rewritten this prompt. By the way, I'm ill. I just came back from, being bedridden, so my articulation is poor. I don't know. I'm struggling. So, but let's see. Build an engaging gamified social app that unites a community to resuscitate dormant meme coins and pump fun. Meme coins have a market cap of less than 5,000. Bring them to life. This platform should be AI powered. Upon arrival, it accepts input from a user. Okay, so let's just wait. So this is basically what vibe coding is. Now, this is as empowering as can be, telling you that everyone is suddenly a programmer. All that counts now is the expanse of your mind's eye, your capability to, emerge a world adjusting idea and stuff like that. So as we speak, I'm building 3 projects and all vibe coding. So this aside, because my ambition is surpassing Google, that has been my ambition from the outset. It's why I'm in Web3. So now, since vibe coding came about, I can build those projects of mine aimed at surpassing Google. And of course, in the space of Web3, because that's where you can be limitless, even with respect to building. You cannot build limitlessly in using Web2 infrastructure, because you would have to conform, basically, and rely on third party. So you see here now it's requesting. Now you see that it rewrote the prompt that I gave it, and it has built a first iteration, which we can view. Now, if I need to iterate this further, is when I would, pay this additional, but okay, I cannot brainstorm at the moment. So this is not so expensive. If I click here, I will just pay it with my Phantom wallet. But let's see this first iteration first. Now you will see that the theme is not so Succinct lab oriented in terms of aesthetics, but when we see like the slogan and all that, it may, the end user may realize. So for the aesthetics, I'll have to discuss that later on with DevFun to adjust matters. So start resurrecting. Resurrect forgotten tokens while earning rewards as a ZK proofer on Succinct Labs. So that's strong there. So if we start resurrecting, so you see it's asking a pump fund address. Now I would experiment with it in the course of this video. So let's pick a pump fund address from DevFun. So by the way, when you deploy your coin, you can associate it with a coin on pump fund. So for my application, I'll maintain this. I won't go like game mode, but I've launched some games here. So I want to take the token address. And also when you deploy this, you don't need to host it. It will give you a URL automatically. So I'm going to get this address. So this is 4.4K MCAP. Let's see how it will react. So the expectation is that if it meets the parameter of less than 5K, then it should create a post. So find the token. Wow, this is interesting. Generate a pitch or AI. So it's going to turn into a social platform where the posts are powered by AI based on user input. So very soon it will be filled with posts. And on that post, users should then be able to communicate and all that. This is an interesting platform, by the way. Okay, so so you have to click to generate pitch. I would work on that. But for the gamified experience, I can leave it as this. So it did get the details about the token. It also highlighted the market cap. It basically works, although you would have to test it with, a token with a higher market cap to see if it actually works. And then, tell the agent to give a certain response if the token is above 5,000 market cap. But let's click on generate pitch and see what happens. So click generate resurrection pitch to get to start. I've clicked it. The response is not as expected. So that's where I'll brainstorm instead of just go straight to coding. I've let's work on that. Let me see if I can show that in the course of this video. By the time of this video, I don't know yet if I would have published the application. So let's just try to click again. Click generate. Okay, so I'm going to now top up here. Wow, that's not the correct wallet. Just a moment. Hopefully it's able to read. Let's see. Okay, the correct wallet. So let's use this. Okay. So you see right now, this is the coding aspect. If I wanted to carry this theme, you know, I can take a screenshot of this, like just the, or this picture, you know, if I just want the picture, I mean the background and this thing, and I don't know this picture, I can take a screenshot of just this and tell it to make use of that shade of picture, stuff like that. Because sometimes if you give it like this snapshot and all that, it may just change the whole, you know, essence of the application and want to imitate this exactly. So anyway, that's on the side. But you, of course, you can submit an asset here using this. Okay. But for now, let's brainstorm very quickly just so that you don't spend much. I have tested, or let's say, looking good so far, but when I click on generate pitch, no pitch or post containing pitch is auto generated by the AI. It basically prompts me to click on the generate button. That's intended. Let's just leave it like this because I'll soon end this video. I'll continue this after this video, but this gives you gist enough. So basically this is discussing, this will not cost you credit. It's not going on to code. When you get to somewhere in the discussion, then you can go ahead and code. So I see the issue, the page generation functionality isn't working properly when you click the generate page button. Let's fix this so you can properly reanimate those that, okay. We need to implement actual AI page generation functionality that will require switching to code mode. So basically, it wasn't added in the first iteration. Would you like me to help you switch to code mode so you can implement this core functionality? The current app has the skeleton, but this is missing the actual. So it was just the skeleton of the app. So yes. Okay, so we're getting towards the end of the video. So you see there, that was wasted discussion and tokens. So I should have told it, oh, go ahead and switch to. So let's switch to code mode gradually. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Then we'll end the video. I mean, I wasted time on the video. I want to put it out there so that you can make use of it in your application. Now, once you are done, you can click on go live and then it will be published. You'll have a link that you can share in your application on the tweet. Let's try again. Wow, same issue. So I'll have to work on this. Okay, so our AI is crafting the perfect wow, it's as gamified as can be. Channeling necromantic energy. So I'll wait a bit. I don't know if this is actually working. It may not be. So when if it doesn't, then I will have to further discuss and build. Bringing us to the end of this video. All the details for where to apply for your code is going to be in the description. You have a chance. I'm going to apply as well with this entry. I'll build it further and apply. Bringing us to the end of this video. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. If you need to contact me, leave a wow. So this is not as marked down as I would want it. You know, I'd want it to have like like an X type of situation with imagery, but it's working. It has created a pitch, like a lore about the lore associated with resuscitating this, although it didn't seem to look at the narrative perfectly. Created roadmap, meme strategy. So there are some changes there because it's leaning towards, you know, the zombie coin narrative here instead of specific to the coin. So those will be worked on. And again, bringing us to the end of this video. As for other functionalities, stats, you see, so it's personalized to a profile. Also, you can have a profile, rewards, start proofing, help validate, as interesting as can be. I'll be ending this video now. Take action, stay awesome, subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.